We all are like circles. We all have our shape of influence around us. And whether we're young or older, it's the same size circle, just different expressions of the same thing. Hi, everybody. I'm Jonathan Byron. This is The John Byron Show. Today, my guest is Isabella Biron, my 7-year-old daughter. Just turned 7 last week. You're 1 week into being 7. How does it feel?
Good. It really feels good because I really wanted to feel 7, and all of my friends at school, I had some 6-year-olds, and it just felt weird for a second because every day I just felt like I was the only one that was 6 because I'm the smallest in the class. So that's why I always feel like weird. It feels weird.
Yeah. So when we're different than everybody else, that feels, you said weird. What other feelings do you feel when you're the only one that is something?
It just like it's kind of you. I don't know. It really just feels a bunch of feelings, and it's hard to explain all of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of feelings, and it's really hard to put those feelings into words, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you're 7. Does that mean that you're similar to the other kids in your class?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
pretty similar.
Yeah. What other ways are you similar to your friends in school?
Well, some of them are 7 now, so.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel the same way that I feel like 6 now because some people in my class are finally 8. So.
Oh, wow.
And it was like the other day of school, and this is a weekend, so finally.
Yeah. Which, speaking of which, it's the weekend. We're still in our pajamas and we're just enjoying relaxing. And Isabella and I were talking about what we could do. And I said, well, I have this podcast. Do you want to be on my podcast? Yeah. So you're my second guest on this podcast. Yeah. So the idea is that we get to have a conversation and talk about life and things like turning 7. And so what else is going on in your life that you're thinking about?
Well, I'm also excited that they are turning 8. They already turned 8, and I'm really surprised that they're turning 8. And I was thinking that for a second, some of my classmates, they thought they were turning 7, so it was really weird for everyone that thought that.
Yeah. Yeah. So they turned 8 and you turned 7, so you kind of felt like you were catching up to them.
But then that.
Yeah. Yeah. That is a little bit weird, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have a bunch of people in my class. And you
do?
guys guess how old they were? And then guess also how old my friend is.
Oh, which friend?
One of my friends in my class.
Okay. Just any one of them, or are you thinking of a specific friend?
So you're gonna have to guess with 3 numbers. 8, 7, or 6. So you guys tell us on the comments.
Okay, so put it in the comments. Is Isabella's friend 6, 7, or 8? And what's her name?
It's Avery.
Avery.
Yeah, Avery.
All right, so we're guessing how old is Avery, and we'll see how many people comment and who gets it right. That's a good challenge. I like that. Okay, so we've talked a little bit about how old you are, how old your friends are. What else do you and your friends talk about at school?
Well, we normally do a couple things like we sometimes play games.
You love playing games.
Yeah.
We like playing Uno here at the house.
Yeah.
And Isabella likes to make a shop that we can go and shop at and spend fake money. Well, we make up our own currency and then we use that currency. And so you like playing games. What other games do you like to play?
Well, I also love making up games.
Yes.
That's my favorite thing to do.
Yes.
And I also love helping up people. So if you need help, I will help if you need to.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. What kind of things do you like helping? I know you like helping around the house here.
Yeah, I love doing that. I do like helping if they are if someone's being really rude to the person. I know how to fix it. It's really easy. So all you have to do is just tell the person to stop because they don't like it, and then you can get a duel if they're still not stopping, and they could figure out it.
So you like to help make peace between people. If two people aren't getting along real well, you can go in and help them communicate with each other a little bit better.
Or if other people, like a lot of people, it's really easy for me.
Yeah, yeah. You like being with other people, huh? I love watching you at school when you see somebody that you know and you guys greet each other and go into class together. That's really fun to watch.
Yeah. And I also love making friends.
Yeah. Yeah. You have a lot of friends, huh? Yeah. What would you say if somebody that's listening to this has a hard time making friends? What are some things that they can do to maybe get better at making friends?
Well, one time I didn't want to make that friend, but I think it was a boy, I don't know. But she or he, I was just really scared to make that friend because it was at school and there was a lot of people just watching. Because normally recesses, they don't have a lot of people. But it was lunch recess and that's where a lot of people are there. So I was really scared, but then I did it. And then I felt good. Actually, when you do the thing, then that's when you feel more better.
So it's almost not really like tips and tricks. It's just, hey, this is going to be a hard thing, but I know that if I do the hard thing, I'm going to be glad that I did it. That's awesome. I love that. So what is it that helps you make that decision to do the hard thing that you don't want to do?
Like, if the person is being rude, then I kind of want to make sure that the person is not rude. Because if the person is rude, then I don't really want to be that person's friend. So I normally at school, I actually have different things that you can do. You can if you have heard of Kelso choices, then comment below if you know that. I can explain it to you. So if you don't know this, but you only will know it probably if you're in Moreland Road because that's where we learn it from. So if I would say if you know one of the Coastal choices, you can just walk away from the person if you don't want to be that friend because it's being mean. And walking away is really important because you can just, if that person is mean and you just want to be that friend, it's okay, but that's my decision. And I think if that person is mean, then I don't want to be that friend. So I normally just walk away.
Wow. So I want to talk more about Kelso choices in a minute, but what you're saying is that if you're in a situation and you don't know how to handle yourself or you don't feel comfortable in that situation, you can just walk away.
Yeah.
And I think earlier you mentioned you can go find a teacher, you can go find another adult, somebody that can help you navigate the situation, but you don't have to stay in a situation where you don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So I heard you say, and I agree with Isabella, if you've heard of Kelso choices, put that in the comments, let us know what you think about that. But tell us a little bit more about Kelso choices. What is that?
So there's different ones, there's a bunch of them, but not a lot, but there's walk away. You can relax. I don't want to do this, I just want to relax. You can ignore it. That's a good one. There's other ones, but we had a weekend, so I don't really remember them
Yeah,
that much.
that's totally fair. So I like that. So walk away, ignore, or calm down. Is that what? So
Yeah,
so
kinda.
what does calm down look like? Like if I'm getting really upset and frustrated, what can I do to calm down?
What I would do is I would pretty much just like, I'm really frustrated, and I would just like try to do, I would, if I can't breathe the breath, then the only thing that I would keep trying to do it, like keep doing it until I get it right, and then I would pretty much just calm down and then tell the person, if I was like really mad at the person, say, hey, like something that the person did to you, then you can just say what, hey, whatever, and I would probably just sit off and then until the person is like saying sorry then. And sorry is a good word, and I would feel like until they would say sorry, then that's when I would probably like, or something also nicer, then that's when I would play with the person.
So these can kind of be used together. So if you're upset and frustrated and you can't calm down in that situation, you can walk away, and maybe by walking away and then ignoring it, and then maybe when you're not there, something else gets your attention and that helps you calm down. And then you say, wait a second, I actually kind of like that person, or I want to be friends with them. So you can go back to them and say, hey, when you said this, it made me feel whatever feeling you had.
Yeah.
And then talk to them about it, and then you maybe end up being friends and work through that disagreement. That's really neat. I love it. Well, so I think that's been a good conversation, and we could probably be done with it. Any other thoughts that you want to share with the people that are listening to this show?
Well, also, you guys have to be kind to others. If you being rude to the person, then they might be like, they might not be your friend anymore. Just be kind to others.
So that's kind of the big secret we're going to leave everybody with, is that if you want to make friends, if you want to enjoy relationships with other people, it starts with you. You have to be kind.
Yeah.
And then you'll see good results from that.
Yeah, because one of my friends, they were being so mean to me. So I just wanted to let them have like a couple more chances. So then they were starting to be nicer, so I invited them to my birthday party.
Oh, yeah, and that was such a fun birthday party.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I got to be a part of that. Okay, well, you watch enough of these videos, you know what to say, like and subscribe and all that stuff. Do you want to do the ending?
Like and subscribe, everyone. Bye!
Bye!